Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming. If you made it past the hurricane shit show, thank you.
Oh, is this a public apology? We'll sit here and wait.
I mean, I don't think I did anything that embarrassing. I just rambled off at the mouth and was drunk.
The same thing.
I don't remember you doing anything horrible.
It's just the same thing you used to scream at other people who play this show about doing when you wanted to play the show.
Has everybody been drunk on the show at least once? I have.
I have not.
Breaks
not one time.
I wasn't on this one. It was a
I just
live
mean
show.
on the show. On the live show, yeah, because
Yeah.
Well, it was the cartoon. It was the noob show.
It turned into the cartoon, yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, we had a night where we were all drinking. I was doing shots of tequila. That's where in the middle of the episode when I was editing, I recorded me saying I'm very sorry. I got a few tequilas too deep and really just let this get away from me.
I remember that.
That was New Year's, right?
I think it was New Year's, yeah.
one tequila is two tequilas too deep. It's too many. One is too deep.
Well, tequila's my go-to if I feel like tying one on.
Tying one on?
Yeah, a tequila night is nice every now and then if you have some good tequila.
That's my bad decision night.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
it
he
starts
ended up
with drinking
twins.
Tequila. That's the first of the bad decisions. It doesn't get better.
Alcohol is my bad decision night.
Just in general?
Just in general. Whenever I decide I'm going to drink, that's when you know I'm not rational anymore. I'm making poor choices.
I love the
I don't
bad
say it
bitches.
anymore.
That's my fucking problem.
See, I
can't handle. I'll just have two.
Just to hone in on Frakes here for a minute, if you're blaming all alcohol, seems like a personal problem.
No, not at all. I'm not blaming alcohol itself. I'm saying that if I make the decision to drink, I'm already making bad choices for myself.
Yeah, but I've seen you drink and have fun.
Yeah, it's not that it's not fun. I had fun when I was drunk as shit.
Yeah, we did. But I mean, I've been around you drunk where we were still having fun.
But it's different when there's this interface here. I'm by myself. I'm doing the things that would amuse me. Fuck you guys. Y'all aren't actually here.
Yeah.
That's where my brain is at that point.
It's real easy to Irish goodbye party where you can just turn the power off on your computer.
Well, I'm tired. Boop.
Yeah. It's one of the blessings of the internet.
Hell, Noob doesn't even bother turning it off. He just goes to bed.
He just goes and lays down.
On camera.
Right here.
Right there's where the magic happens.
Mm-hmm.
Right there under the mushroom poster.
Me and your grandma.
Okay.
Oh, I got to check out.
like a
Noob's
boozy and
restaurant this
leathery.
week.
What was that, Matt?
Oh, I was saying I got to check out Noob's restaurant this week for the first time. Pretty good.
Come on down to Bexley's.
Just pretty good.
Well, they don't have gin, so you had to get the full 5 stars. They have really nice selection of wine.
Beer and wine only.
But,
Is it?
Yeah. Liquor causes problems. Let's be real.
Liquor, in the state of South Carolina, just to sell liquor, you have to get a separate license. And because we're backwards, you have to get 2 licenses if you also want to sell booze on Sunday, which means if you want to sell booze on Sunday. So if you're a bar that doesn't have a Sunday liquor license, you have to close your bar at midnight or you'll get fined.
Oh, so if you want to stay open until, say, 2 a.m. on Saturday night and keep serving alcohol, you have to basically pony up for the Sunday.
For the whole Sunday license.
So you have 3 licenses to be able to sell.
No.
It's not Puritanism. It's them being greedy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's that
under the guise of Puritanism.
But with those laws comes places where you can see ingenuity at its finest. I am not a fan of strip clubs. I feel like they're kind of gross to be inside of. However,
agreed.
Sticky, really
there's
sticky.
a place that used to be downtown called the Southern Belle. And it was open all the time. And they did this by skirting many laws casually. You can't be full nude in this state and serve liquor. So the bar didn't sell any booze. However, the store right connected to the Southern Belle sold booze. So you would buy your booze at that store and then bring it in.
And your ice chest.
Yeah. And then you'd bring it into their bar and then you would hand it to their bartender and he would just hand you your product back and keep it cold for you. They're not selling you booze, so you can still see the JJ. Now, if you wanted liquor, you had to walk 30 feet down this hallway to another building they built that had this sold liquor, and the girls would only be topless on that side. And you can't sell porn at a place like this unless it's separated by doors and the back of the place. So there's 4 buildings there to circumvent every law that involves.
Why?
Some beer.
How are the visiting girls supposed to sell their merch?
Yeah. I don't know. It was a weird environment.
It was
strange.
Good old
very
South
strange
Cackalack.
laws on the books.
Is that where you met Pauly Shore?
No, he was at the other strip club,
Okay.
and that's still that was worth going to a strip club for.
To watch Pauly Shore at the lowest point of his career.
Pauly Shore was just hosting. We went expecting Pauly Shore to tell jokes. No,
I expected him to strip.
Pauly
Yeah,
Shore.
I'm the one who saw him actually tell jokes.
Yeah,
I don't think it was the same time.
Did he actually ever really tell jokes? I thought he just had characters that he played.
It was all the same character.
I don't think I ever
he
saw
did
his stand up or anything.
Yeah, he does stand up.
Yeah, he's a traditional stand-up.
Yeah, that's where they all pluck all their VJs from and then was stand-up circuits, I believe.
I think I've told this story before about that, but the fun thing about that is the people we went with, one of the girls we were with, grew up in the same town in California that Pauly Shore grew up in. So she went up to him when he was by the bar and was like, "Hey, I'm from so-and-so." And he was like, "Ah, fucking cool." And they were like talking about restaurants and shit that nobody outside of that town would know about. And she was like, "Is it cool if I get a picture?" And he was like, "Fuck yeah." So she posed up and she gets a picture and some guy sees the selfie being taken. So he walks up and goes, "Hey man, can I get a picture?" And he like taps Pauly Shore on the shoulder. Pauly Shore says, "Don't fucking touch me. I'm Pauly Shore," and walked away.
Well, that answered that question real quick.
Classy.
You ain't from my hometown? Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm Pauly Shore. It's just like, dude, In the Army Now came out 20 years ago. I think you should be really happy somebody recognized you at a strip club.
Oh god.
I would love to have that level of self-aggrandizement so that if somebody approached me, I could just be like, "Fuck you, I'm Aaron Frakes."
Yeah.
You can, Frank.
You can.
Nothing is stopping
Do
that.
that
You
now.
just did it.
But I don't have that mentality
What
to do
you-
that.
All you have to
person.
do is flip that switch.
No.
man.
Here's how Pauly Shore did it. He's also the Weasel. You have to have that alter ego underneath that's not as cool as you, so that you feel like you're better than.
I don't have any of that.
Yeah. If the guy had been like, "Hey, what's up, Weez? Can I get a photo?" Pauly Shore would be like, "Hell yeah." He called me the Weez, but he called him by his real name. And
Yeah.
Pauly Shore's above the Weasel.
Hey, that character from the Goofy movie.
That Pauly Shore or just a Pauly Shore like?
I think that's Pauly Shore, leading
That's
Tower of
Pauly
Pisa.
Shore. Making guppies.
All right, so let's play this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, on that note,
They got to bring me down by reminding me of Rob Schneider.
I like
I might
Rob
do the
Schneider.
voice.
Rob
That's
Schneider plays a carrot.
No, shut up. Shut up.
Rob Schneider.
More than meets the eye?
No.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't think so either.
I heard it though, the way he said Rob Schneider. That's what it sounded like.
Rob Schneider.
More than meets the eye.
It's also
Adam
a
Sandler
kid.
won't return it, it's called.
When we last left off,
Huh?
you had found yourself in the capital of Craith. For those of you listening and watching that skipped the last episode, here's all you missed. They made their way to the capital of Kraith. Dorian, now going by Dimitri because he's back in his own stopping grounds, got them past all the checkpoints. They found a bar called the Mithril Hammer, where they could meet kind of underground shisty types. And now Dimitri is meeting Skeet alone while the rest of the group peruses what this bar has to offer.
Pulled that name right out of your ass, didn't you?
I did.
Okay, just making sure.
That being said, in real life, I knew a Skeet. He had a glass eye, and he would take it out in poker games and put it in his mouth and clean it, and other people would get so grossed out that they would leave and he would take the money. Skeet was a treasure.
Classic.
Solid strategy.
Yeah.
Hey, if it works.
And I gave everybody 2 potions.
Oh, yeah.
Invisibility or healing, whatever you preferred. And that includes Nim. I don't know why I guess I counted Toker in my initial count of how many potions I could brew a day. But your choice, invisibility or moderate healing.
I feel like
What's
this is
the what's the duration on the invisibility? Is it just like a regular
11 rounds, because I brewed them on the boat.
Yeah,
I'll
this
take,
is
the,
ground we've
I'll
covered
take the
already.
healing one. just
They're
in
already
case.
on my character sheet. I feel like this is ground we've covered already.
This is the second episode of Potion Talk with Kevin
Potion
Narowski.
What?
No,
I
with
mean, did
Dr.
he say we
Potts.
get one more? What did you say? I wasn't listening. What did you
Rob
say?
Schneider. Yeah.
Nothing changed.
Nothing changed.
Nothing changed.
All right.
Yeah.
Good.
Sorry
Except
about
that Nim
that.
got them because I counted you when I was counting how many people could get potions.
Yeah,
I'll take
nothing
half
changed.
responsibility for this.
It's sorted.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorted.
Nim will never use those. It will never come
No.
up.
No.
It's the conversation with Skeet. That's
Anybody
what-
else? Anybody
we'll bring
else?
We'll bring it back in.
All right.
Maybe you're real close to your camera there. You have some math for us? No? Okay.
Yeah.
Does it have a
Hanging out.
potion of feather fall?
Go eat
Gen-
shit.
general housekeeping? I mean, we need to balance some books or anything?
Does anybody know what a 401k really is?
I don't, but I want one.
Oh,
I
We've
I have no idea what it is.
is.
It's something that's going to crash before we ever get to use it.
yeah.
You better put that shit in an FDIC insured bank, man.
Fuck are y'all saying?
I don't know. I'm just saying words. So until someone stops talking, so he can continue. Continue.
You're in a room with Skeet, Dimitri. I'm sorry to hear about your friend Coolio's passing, but if we could get back to the back to the adventure hook in hand.
It was a brilliant.
Soon.
Rip
What ain't-
Coolio.
Some people just watched the other episode.
He's
and-
a
and-
well-renowned bard.
Mm.
They're still grieving.
You travel with a bit more than we're accustomed to seeing you travel with.
Yes. Well, you know. Sometimes when you have information, you write it down or you memorize it or you pass it along secret channels. Sometimes I look over my shoulder at the booth where the rest are. The information follows you.
And why do you bring such a hefty amount of information back to Kraith?
Well, I believe that's a matter of national security.
Well, then how can Skeet help you?
Do you still have people on the inside of the ministry, particularly on the lower levels?
A few.
I know. I let a few of them go when necessary. I hope you remember that as I continue on in this conversation. Hmm?
We don't forget favors.
There are...
Debts.
I have a mission of vital importance that is outside the regular channels of command. Now, someone very high up has ordered this, but they are trying to circumvent the internal politics. You know how these sort of things go. And so, I need to make sure that I have access to some things on the lower levels at a certain time.
How low a level are we talking?
The information extraction levels.
You know, this has been attempted many times before.
Well, were I attempting something that you are suspecting I am attempting, I am very well aware of the chance of failure.
Are you well aware of the current situation between Kraith and the Feywoods?
Oh, I imagine it has elevated recently.
He leans back in his tag. His Kraithian's actually on the up and up right now. They're making a solid push into the woods. Rumor is they've cut one of the snake's heads off.
Well, that's always good news.
It is. It's also good news for you. This push has required more manpower. The keep is still heavily guarded, but not quite as heavy as normal.
Good. Exactly what I was hoping. I also need you to do me a favor again, beyond the one I'm going to ask. This one was far more simple. I need you to alert the authorities as we head into the city center. The secret police. Let them know I'm going to be here, and I tell them where I'm going to be at this time. It'll tell them I am bringing a valuable cache of informants.
Understood. He leans in close. I'm not going to ask you for gold this time, Dimitri. I have information about things that are located where you plan to go.
Oh?
I want those things. Somebody's upset about the things I'm asking for.
Yeah, it's a rowdy bar. It's very heavier curtains for this thing.
Something must be burning.
Oh, an off-screen joke comes back. Yes, there's 2 items in particular locked away down there. Bring me those. I'll do everything you need.
You have my word. What are the items?
One is an unmistakable orb. It will probably be covered, locked, and chained.
And the second?
With the orb in the same chest, there should be a key. Bring me this, and I will make sure you and your information are able to get to the lower levels with no problem.
Well, the information won't have a problem getting to the lower levels. I need to rearm them once I get them there. That is what I need you to smuggle in. Their equipment. I have to talk to the higher-ups, you see. No stealth here, at least not at first, but there are some things that need to be taken care of.
For you, this is no problem. But for the others, I will need some cash up front.
Very well. Let me see. Let me check my. Do you take? Let's see.
Do you take Pathfinder Express?
I assume you have a reliable exchange method. All I have is foreign currency on me.
It all spins the same here these days, Dimitri.
Thank you for that.
Good to know.
What? You don't want to get into a deep, detailed gold rate exchange conversation?
Yeah.
No.
Everything's just a bag that semi-weighs a certain amount, and you're just like, meh. And that's, that's enough.
Yeah.
It's just a bag with a dollar marker on it. There it is.
They really have opened up the economy.
I'll need at least 2 potions from each of your following companions.
Weird that
What type of potion?
1 cure, 1 invisibility potion from each of you should be enough to stipend your payment.
All right. How much does he want?
100 gold per.
Oh.
Oh, 100?
I give him 1,000 with my compliments.
Very well. I'll make sure these are tucked away, and I'll need their stuff to see how long it'll take to smuggle it in, so to speak.
Yes, of course. All right.
Everybody get in here, get naked.
I give a polite bow and said, I need to talk to my companions.
He also stands and heads off, you believe, to make preparations for your request.
I'm suspicious that this is going so well, but in for a
Give
penny.
me a sense motive, if you like.
Sure.
Oh, that's how you ask whether somebody's lying. Nice.
I got what is my sense motive? 20.
I mean, he's keeping things back. You've worked with him before. He doesn't seem to be out to turn on you, but he's definitely. You feel like he feels like he's getting away with more from you than you expected.
All right. I'm going to head back to the group and sit down at the table with them. All right. Here's the plan. I'm going to turn you into the government.
What? What now?
Well, I have a man that can get our equipment on the inside at the lower levels where you will probably be imprisoned once I do. And once there, it will be a simple matter of escape. And the levels below are the vaults, which is where we need to go.
Okay.
I'm not saying this plan does not, it does not have any danger associated with it. And if you'd like to cry off and get on a ship and head back to wherever, feel free. But I'm going through with it either way.
I'm good with it.
Good. Now, chances are...
Vidros is literally like rocking back and forth as he's contemplating this.
Ledros,
That's right. You've been locked up before, right?
Here. I have been locked up here. I was tortured here by him.
well,
I
Come on.
Dorian.
I was there.
Come on. You mentioned you're a master of sleight of hand, correct?
Yep.
I will hand you a pouch of thieves' tools and say, "This is all
Oh, you know where this is
I will
going.
need," and then put the rest of my gear into my bag of holding and hand it over to Dorian.
Yeah.
I'm gonna slide a hand away a bag of thieves' tools.
You don't. You
Prison pocket.
yeah, use the prison pocket on that one.
That's your own
Well, I
personal bag of
can
holding.
use my cheek pouches, but I assume they would check your mouth on
Those are
putting
also
you
in his
into
butt.
prison.
Vladros Dorian turns towards you and say, and I understand your trepidation, and trust me. Well, actually, you have no real reason to trust me, even now. But
This is too dangerous. I will endanger the mission. I should not have come.
no. You'll be fine. Because you will have the advantage. Your captor will be at your mercy. Dorian pulls a vial out of his vest pocket and sucks it down. And slides another across the table. Now, this is the antidote to the poison I just took. It's quite deadly, but it gives you a 4 to 5 day window. Now, trust me when I say this. This is exceedingly rare and difficult to come by. So if I don't get that vial back from you, then I'm not getting it back. I will die.
I rolled a 30 on my sense motive.
Okay.
Or no, that's not right. I rolled a 21. Sorry.
I rolled a 35 on my bluff.
All right. Okay. And I put the
that vial is a talisman, your protective item.
okay. If you are willing to put your life in my hands, then I have no option but to steal my resolve and do the same.
Excellent. Now, chances are we're going to be acting pretty fast, so they won't have time to take much of your armor and things away. But weapons they will seize immediately, and that is mainly what we need to get down there. So, if you're carrying a weapon or something that you value and cannot hide either magically or on your person, it goes in the bag here.
I guess I'll put my staff in there, but my spell book, I used that secluded grimoire spell,
Right.
so I also have access to it.
All right, I'll take full advantage of my cheek pouches, and my thieves' tools will be stowed away.
Are you carrying any contraband? Woo!
Oh, and my component pouch too. I'll throw that in there with my staff,
Wonderful.
tied around the end or something.
So they're not taking our clothes, but they're taking our weapons and shit.
They will likely take your weapons immediately. Disrobing you will be a matter of a little time once they get you locked up and processed. But hopefully, we won't have to worry about that.
Sonder?
Sandra's just kind of watching before she makes any decisions. It's a 44 sense motive to decide whether she's going to go along with this or not.
Guess that's on you, Terrence.
What? Sorry, what were you asking?
She got a 44 in her sense motive.
Dorian is lying, but only to make sure Vladros' nerve stays intact.
So everything else about the plan is
Is true.
on the up and up.
Yeah, but the thing I said to you, huge lie.
All right, so she'll drop the Dawnfire in the bag.
Yeah, I'll give you my weapons. Actually, even so, I'll keep my normal whip, but give you my +1 and then my slime whip.
My question is, how visible is like my speed sheath on my arms? Is that something that's like obvious?
Yeah.
Okay, then that too. But all of my like belts and cloaks and all that shit, no way. That's going until it has to.
Do we have any mundane weaponry?
That's why I'm keeping my one whip.
Yeah,
I've got a dagger.
I was thinking, I've got magical swords. I've got Shashka. If they're going to confiscate something from me, I don't want them to confiscate one of my magical weapons.
I can get us some replacements in the meantime.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't want to walk in there unarmed because that's suspicious.
That's what I mean. I'm gonna get us some mundane replacements.
Yeah, so I'll throw in my long sword, my dagger, and then slowly I'll look at Shashka put the hilt on my forehead and slide it into the bag.
Okay.
Amulets and stuff tucked under. So hopefully they
Yeah,
just
I'm not
like,
gonna
look
take
like
my
regular
chain off.
necklaces.
I'm gonna just
Yeah.
tuck my chain in.
Mm-hmm.
How big is the portable hole?
I'm using my. No, you don't want to put it in this bag.
Yeah, I've got a Type 3 bag of holding. You don't want the portable hole in that. It'll explode.
That's why I'm asking. How big is a portable hole?
I will keep the portable hole on me since I'm least likely to be searched.
Yeah, you can fold it up to be the size of a pocket, a handkerchief.
Pocket
shit.
square. You almost called it a pocket square.
I did.
Oh, la-di-da, pocket square.
I have worn a 3-piece suit once in my life. I
Does
don't
that mean we
look like
could
it.
take all of our stuff, put in the portable hole, and just have it with us?
No.
No, because the portable hole's going with Dorian. The
And
bag
we're
of
gonna be
holding
separated.
is.
I will be asked to give an inventory of what I have.
All right.
What's in the portable hole right now? Is it full of dead bodies still?
No, we took all the dead. I think it's just the it's my portable shop is what I call it, and the cold crystal.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really it. I don't think we have
Yeah,
anything
we-
for that.
We emptied out the bodies, so it's just
so-
your.
Putting loot and stuff in there, but we just sold all that stuff.
So everybody gets rid of their main magical weapons and any other feisty artifacts and things they might have. They hand that over to Dimitri, who passes that on eventually to Skeet to set up the time and the place where Dimitri will be turning over the rest of you to be arrested.
Yes. Well, my subversives, now we simply wait for the signal, and it should come fairly soon.
Well, once you decide to do something, it is best to get it done.
Yes. I have a limited time anyway. I'm on a schedule.
You should leave here with your companions at about 1 a.m. I'm using you you'll get full credit for the arrest, but this will help the mithril hammer standing with the local constabulary go up a bit.
Oh, good. In the meantime, could you get us some replacement weapons? I gave him a small list. Here's an additional $1,000. Whatever you can get on the cheap, keep the rest.
You're all given basic swords, knives, daggers, just stuff to carry.
just to look like we're not coming in empty-handed, because that's suspicious in and of itself.
Some alchemist fires and things. Nothing crazy, but stuff that could be confiscated without too much of a loss.
Well, this was also a further bribe. I knew he wasn't going to spend a whole lot on this stuff.
Yeah, he probably spent about 50, 60 gold out of that and kept the rest if he could get away with it. A lot of things they had already confiscated that were in the back. It's like, yeah, I'll go buy 3 swords. And it's like, you still got those 3 swords in that umbrella stand back there? Let me get those.
An umbrella stand for a sword. It's like a
Lost and found. Hey, Vladros gets drunk, and before he had Shastka, he was leaving swords all over the place, just like a polearm user that we knew.
Well, we have this katana we found.
Well, garbage. And later that night, you leave the mithril hammer. And try your best to not act like you know you're about to be stopped, harassed, and arrested.
Very well.
Ayla's oldest time.
And just to cut out a little bit of the middleman there, unless you had something to do, Dorian,
No.
it goes off without a
I was-
hitch.
Yeah, I was going to say, I make sure that by the time they are arresting me, I am mostly dressed like a member of the secret police. Like I'm dressed as an obvious member of the secret police in disguise.
Now, there were 2 of you, I believe, that were still going to try to sneak stuff in on your own body. Amon, right?
I had nothing to hide, so I gave all my shit to him.
Oh, I thought you were going to do the lock picks, or it's just Dr. Pox though.
I mean, if that's the case, I could try to sneak in the thieves' tool. I'll give it a shot. Why not?
Give me your sleight of hand. I'll roll
Oh boy.
perception from the pat down.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a good one. That's hold on. 39.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. It's way
It's real good.
It's way up
Yeah.
there. It's stink fist levels of up there.
Y'all seen Now You See Me? I'm on doing that whole bit.
You guys are escorted into this massive medieval style, very militaristic style keep, and led down a level or two to the dungeons. Meanwhile, Dorian, Dimitri, you're separated from the group as you get into the main gates and are taken to another chamber with some familiar faces, old bosses. It's been a while, Dimitri.
It's wonderful to see you again, all of you.
It's not often you bring in such a hefty supply.
These people I've brought are... Excuse me. Sorry. The foreign accent creeps in once you do it too long. These people, they are knowledgeable about the current crisis that I have been keeping you abreast of. The powerful fey creature on the island.
Mm-hmm.
They have an intimate connection to it. Some of them might even be drawing abilities from it.
One of our men also recognized one that you had in tow. A escapee, maybe?
Yes, it's quite easy. He was he's not very bright. Quite easy to fool into coming back. He thinks he's going to escape.
Yeah. It's real funny because he probably won't even live through the night. Examples need to be made.
They do harbor a lot of valuable intel, though. He's been traveling with them for some time, and I think they've let him in where I have not been.
Give me a bluff.
Sure. Oh, that's not bad at all. 33.
Yeah, a lot better than that natural 5 I rolled.
How many officials are in here?
3.
How old are they?
The 2 of them are probably younger than you or around your age. The one that's doing the talking is the gray-haired one, the one who doesn't go on missions anymore.
Is it the head of espionage or just another underling?
Hard to say. It's once you get up far enough up in the ranks, it's hard to know who exactly is at the very top. But you don't think you know of anybody with more authority than him.
No, I can probably coax a little information from them if you like.
It's been a while since we've seen you work.
Yeah.
You still got it in you.
Nothing dulls these blades.
Your box in your chambers is still there, though the chambers themselves have had a few different occupants in them. Your stuff is still safe. As soon as we get them put away, we'll come get you, and we can see you get to work.
What?
The escapee, though, work on him first. Get him to talk so we can make an example to the other prisoners about what happens to those that flee.
Very prudent. He probably knows the least out of all of them. Expendable. I take the dismissal and go to the room. I wait in my cell and wait.
Your room is a basic bed. There's along one wall. There's 4 or 5 like locker style locks, and there's one with your name in it. Unlike a traditional lock and key, these have small runic symbols like a passcode that you can put in to open. Yours is still the same, and inside you basically just see a few change of clothes and some of your old torturing tools.
Very well. May as well look the part. I will put on my official uniform, high collar, very smart. Then I will notice that I have put on a few pounds in my mission. Yeah. Tight. Need to get this inseam work done.
A uniform also have a ball gag.
The rest of you are put into like what seems to be a temporary holding cell. There are a few prisoners in there already, and as you are put in, they are taken out. You can see as the one of the other prisoners is taken out, that is when they begin to do the more thorough pat-down search. They remove this human. He had like kind of a mercenary appearance to him, some light leather armor, things like that. You can see an empty scabbard at his side where they'd already de-armed him. But at this point, they begin taking off his armor and going through his things. You can even see at one point they slide a ring off his finger and put it on this table. And this other Prathian pulls out like an eyeglass device. He says, faintly magical, very nice. And he slides that into a box below. The 2 guards take that guy off into another room that you can't see. And then it's just you left in this community cell with the one Prathian guard at the table who is eyeballing a few other trinkets they had pulled off the mercenary. If anybody wanted to try or do anything at this point, if you were just going to wait for Dimitri to make his move.
Where's the biggest, baddest motherfucker?
First name is Vladros. He's in your party.
I stab him in the neck. I want to make
First
this
off,
clear to every motherfucker.
What exactly was our plan? We have not discussed this in person.
Dorian didn't give you a plan. Dorian told you his plan, which was to get you guys arrested and then rescue you.
But like, was there any details as to wait for me to come back, or if you can get free on your own, get free?
I mean, we got to know where we're going, and he's the one who knows. So I feel like we would be waiting for him. That's what I would think.
All right.
Yes, this is a
I thought the
heist
deal was for
episode.
us to be basically imprisoned down below, closer to the items that we need to retrieve, right?
Because all
We're
of
not
your
there
weapons
yet.
and stuff should have been smuggled in. They're not going to be just in this jail cell. I was going to comically say for this, let's introduce the honey heist mechanic for flashback. Flashback.
That's a
I
fun
slipped
game.
the keys to the jail cell in one of the prisoner guard's pockets. So you just have to mug him and you can escape.
Yeah, I feel like, so we're not getting rescued from this room. We're getting rescued from further below.
That's the hope and plan, as I believe.
If you go further below, that these people will be confiscating any magical gear that you're wearing.
Yeah, because if that was the plan, then I put all that shit in the bag
Same.
and my armor, all that shit. Like, if that was the plan, and we can sit around a table smoking cigarettes and discuss this if we need to flashback it.
Dorian, high or low?
Oh, okay. Hi.
Choose.
Luckily, Dorian knew about the updated protocols and would know that y'all would go to the holding cell first, so that all of your gear will now be smuggled in. These are relatively new ways of transitioning prisoners from the upper levels to even lower levels. Not something they've always done.
Okay. How long do I have to wait before they are actually? I'm gonna get my shit ready and just in slight defiance of orders, call it eagerness, begin heading down to the lower levels.
Roll a d4.
2. Wait, 2, 1. Sorry, I rolled a d8. So 2, 3, 4, 3.
Everybody but Dorian, roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. I rolled a 1. Yay!
I got a 10 total.
8 for me.
9 for me.
Oh shit.
24.
How much?
Doesn't-
Did you say 24?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mina Psycho Arigato. Kawaii.
What did you get him on?
10.
10.
Just like your DMing skills.
Out of 100. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Just buttering them up. Let's see.
Dr.
Worth a
Pox,
penny, right?
you're the first that they yank out of the cell and begin searching. But you didn't keep anything on your body, right?
Just the props that I was given, a dagger and a couple flasks of alchemy.
Nothing you were trying to sneak in. Nim, the same with you. You are picked up, searched. You didn't hide anything on you. Is there any way they could find that spell book with your grimoire thing? Is that
No, because it's a spell that makes it basically opens a small pocket dimension. You put the spell book in and it closes, and then you speak a word and it comes back.
okay?
I mean, there's no. It's just not here anymore. So it wouldn't even come up with like detect magic or anything.
So Dr. Pox and Nim, y'all are taken below and put into smaller single cells. Dimitri, you show up to the community cell just as they have taken Sonder out and are beginning to go through her belongings as well. Somewhat disappointed that the first two yielded no magical trinkets or fun bits.
I walk in silently, doing my trying to do my looming kind of like I was like essentially kind of a top level spook for the most part. So like guards, once they see my uniform, know what's up.
So there's a few talks and giggles and stuff. They're not really making conversation with the prisoners, just amongst themselves. When you come in, it becomes all business. They straighten up and they get really professional.
I address them in Krathian. We don't have time for this detailed search. There's nothing on them that can cause difficulties for me. I need to take them straight to the interrogation chambers. I have a lot of work to do, especially on the big one.
That one? They point in at Vladros, who's still in the cell.
Yes, be careful. He is very dangerous.
But nothing on him. You're asking us to skip protocol, which we will, of course, for you. It's almost like they don't want to, but then they see your uniform and know who you are, so it's like they're fighting against protocol and knowing that you're like above protocol, which is strange for them.
Don't worry. There won't be much left on him when I'm done.
And this is where part of your plan needs to come in full action. There are 4 interrogation rooms. You need to use the 3rd one. That's where the stuff was smuggled.
I shall go to my favorite interrogation room. Is 3 available?
High or low?
I say that in a way that that means it better be.
High or low?
Low?
Luckily, the dice are on your side tonight, at least when I'm rolling them. It's empty.
Good.
I'm like really nervous about this.
This is really tense.
This is more fucking tense than the Froghemoth fight that I got swallowed in.
Oh, did you already fight a Froghemoth? Let me get that out of
That was what they smuggled it in.
They snuck it in a Froghemoth. It's just in the corner, not moving, so nobody can see it.
This is my interrogation assistant, Mr. Froghemoth.
Mr. Froghemoth.
Oh god! Feel like my palms are sweaty right now. This is so fucking weird. Good job.
Give me a bluff or diplomacy, Dorian.
All right. It's not as good as usual. 28.
Okay. Still pretty high for these guys. Yep. Roll 4. You're able to get the 3 that were left in the public cell taken to interrogation room 3 pretty quickly, and over the course of that happening, you're able to pull Dr. Pox and Nim and convince the guards that you need all of them together for this first round of interrogation.
It's best if they see each other bleeding. It makes the information flow like wine.
And yes, a lot of people in the room. You'll need how many of us to stay for assistance? One of us will, of course, go alert the Chamberlain.
I prefer to work alone, but if you would like to wait outside and listen.
Diplomacy.
Okay. Less good at that.
They can send as many as they want.
Scroll up. Diplomacy. Oh, okay. I'm not quite as bad as I thought. 25.
Okay. Yeah, you convince him to stand outside as the other one will go alert the higher ups that you're about to begin your also precious interrogation skills that they may want to see. You know, from experience, you'll have maybe 10 minutes.
All right.
Before other people show
I
up.
tell them to lock the big one directly onto the table. But once I wait for them to do anything kind of like fumbling or whatever, like it.
What do you mean?
I want them to try and put them on the table, but like, shit. How do I put this? Okay, I'm gonna
struggle.
try. Yeah. I'm trying to send a message to him to struggle.
Yeah, I'll fight it. I'll fight.
Don't you dare struggle. Wink, wink. Nod.
Subtle.
All right. I grab one of his arms and lock it down, clack myself, and shoo the other minions out of the way. Now go. I have work to do. And then I unroll my well-oiled leather tarp of cutting knives and various other instruments onto the table and just stare at them until they go.
They leave a little hesitantly, but you get the feeling it's because they feel like they're missing out on your work. As the door closes, I'm just going to take control of your character for a second. Flashback. You know that you need an interrogation room 3 because interrogation room 3 has a secret stone. And if you knock it just the right way, it'll slide open, revealing a half closet, half tall, half deep closet space. And inside there is almost all of your stuff.
Almost. Oh boy.
Sonder, roll high or low.
Flashback. It was a mun who came and took all the old stuff.
Hi.
It's me. A time-traveling wizard.
Popped in from Seattle.
Your sword's not there.
Son of a.
Ladros, high or low?
Low.
Nobody seemed to give a shit about Shaska. Nim, high or low?
Low.
A few of your spell components are missing, but the staff is still there, surprisingly.
Oof.
Dr. Pox, high or low?
High.
They don't mess with any of your shit.
Well, they couldn't use it anyway.
High or low?
Hello.
You just
Was that hello or high or low?
Yeah.
Hello.
Low.
Yeah, I
Your
feel like
whip
you
is
put the
gone.
H on these.
Which one?
The Aboleth whip.
Oh,
No, I got the other one.
Oh, shit.
Damn it.
Actually,
All right.
they could have it. That's a semi-cursed item, isn't it?
No, because we killed the aboleth.
There's also a note. The payment was not super sufficient. For that, I apologize, but we made do with the payments with what you had. Here's a small replacement and a sincere apology.
Bastard.
There's a +1 whip and a plus. What was your sword? A scimitar?
Mm-hmm.
It is a +1 scimitar.
I think my other whip is better than that one.
Yeah, but that's the whip. That whip is the artifact whip.
No, I have two. I have my
Artifact whip. You don't have 2 artifacts. You got one that's made of an.
No, I'm
adamant
saying I
limb.
have. Yeah, but I have 2 whips. I have my one that I still had, and then my slime one.
Right. It took the slime one.
Yeah, my other one I think is still better than the +1.
Right. I'm saying they took the other one because it's a unique artifact whip.
I get that,
Oh,
but then you say they left the +1.
yeah.
They traded you.
It's more for Sonder in case she needed to use a melee weapon.
At any rate.
That's why they left Shashka, because it's only a +1.
Yeah. Just because you named it, it's still garbage.
It's an adamantine sword, isn't it?
No, it's mithril.
No.
Uh,
All right. Well, I'm going to quickly move over there, grab that stuff out of there. And as I walk by Vladros, I'm gonna go scream.
Oh, they're watching Total Recall in there.
Screaming in pain or anger?
You're screaming in both for now.
I'll do my best.
Lay it on. I will quickly try to distribute whatever I can, or rather, no, I have to unlock everyone first. I have to unlock everyone as
No,
quickly.
you don't.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever happens, I try to get everyone free as quickly as possible and give them their gear. And my sheepish apologies about being ripped off. Oh, and occasionally I'll turn and keep screaming. Oh, Jesus, please.
Oh, he is peeking out the mic, so he is trying.
Damn you, Dimitri!
While they're getting ready, I'm like, I walk over and grab one of the scalpels off the table and just stab it into his arm.
This is fine.
Ah!
I mean, ow!
Owie, owie.
As you guys get ready, get dressed, re-equip your stuff, from outside the hallway, the one guard quickly stands back at attention, because coming down the hallway is the gray-haired senior, Dimitri's former boss, as he makes his way in to witness his former student do his new work. And we'll see how that pans out next week.
What? Man.
Oh,
What the
there's
fuck?
a real
You
tortured
peek the mic.
screen.
You didn't just peek the mic, you fucking turned it off for 3 seconds.
Gave up. I was built to do one thing, and if that's what I have to do, fuck it, I'm done. That's what your mic said.
Yep.
Okay.
Huh?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I thought you were closing it out.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Check us out next week for our Halloween spectacular, which we did absolutely zero preparation for.
Zero prep.
Yay!
Maybe you did.
There will be, I think I'm going to release that cartoon short, which Terrence did the artwork for, and then I animated. So look for a Halloween trailer for next week.
Cool.
I'll save it for that.
All righty.
Yeah.
Noob, are you going to have a graph chart or a PowerPoint presentation for us?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
All
All
right.
right, bye, everybody.
As he starts
Bye,
working on it
everybody.
right now.
Oh, my dear friend, I believe it's found us.